flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring, echoed chaos When life try hold you down, music lift you up. Masking tape on your heart, but the rhythm heal it up. Sometimes words just fade, can't tell how you feel. Bottled up emotions, but the music keep it real. Turn the volume higher, let the bass resonate. Masking tape on your soul, but the beat will liberate. Life can clip your wings, make you feel confined. But when the rhythm hits, freedom in your mind. No need for explanation, just move to the sound. Lose your inhibition, let your spirit rebound. All you need is one step, one sway. Feel the stress, the pain drift away. Masking tape no more, feel the groove reshape. Get up, move your body, let the rhythm take. Masking tape, hold me together. Music is my glue in stormy weather. When I can't speak, I let the rhythm take all my fears away. I break, I break. Move your body, lose control tonight. Masking tape can't stop this light. Every beat a bandage, every drop a cure. Dance your heart open, that's for sure. When the world say no, in the pressure way, step on the dance floor, let the rhythm guide your way. Every heartbeat, every move you make is a little more freedom, a little more escape. Let your worries shake off stress. Laugh at your miss, no need to explain. Masking tape hard, but rhythm ease the pain. All you need is one step, one sway. Feel the stress, the pain drift away. Masking tape no more, feel the groove reshape. Get up, move your body, let the rhythm take. Masking tape, hold me together. Music is my glue in stormy weather. When I can't speak, I let the rhythm take all my fears away. I break, I break. Move your body, lose control tonight. Masking tape can't stop this night. Every beat a bandage, every drop a cure. Dance your heart open, that's for sure. DJ turn it up, breathe out the love. Move your body, move your body. Feel the healing, feel the healing, healing. Step left, sway right, hands in the air. Masking tape hard, we don't care. Ooh, let it flow, let it roll. Every movement pressure cracks in your soul. Don't be shy, just unwind. Rhythm therapy, leave your pain behind. Masking tape, hold me together. Music is my glue in stormy weather. When I can't speak, I let the rhythm take all my fears away. Yeah, I break, I break. Move your body, lose control tonight. Masking tape can't stop this light. Every beat a bandage, every drop a cure. Dance your heart open, that's for sure. Hey, DJ drop it low, now pick it up high. Masking tape can't hold us. Rhythm kill, oh yeah, let the rhythm take it all away. Welcome to the midnight tide, where shadows whisper, darkness hides. We're diving deep into the unknown, on a journey you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost, with tales that chill and spirits roam. A freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Welcome to the midnight tide, where shadows whisper, darkness hides. We're diving deep into the unknown, on a journey you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost, with tales that chill and spirits roam. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show.
The engine is starting up.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
is up. Yeah, there goes. I think it's something with the restream. Unless we have the
Yeah.
same ghost coming and commenting on our show every night.
No, I think it's something that's like in how we've got the music playing or something. It's overlapping or something.
That's weird. Well, welcome. Hello. Hang on. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Can't even get the words out of my mouth. What's up, all you freaks out there? This is Ryan.
And this is Rhonda.
And we are here to wish you a very happy Freaksgiving.
Yeah.
It is our Freaksgiving episode tonight. It's our Thanksgiving episode. Hope you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm excited.
I am too.
Yeah,
I'm more excited just because I'm off work till next Tuesday. So
that's even better.
Yeah. I got downtime, so I'm excited.
Nice. You can relax a little bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think Canada celebrated their Thanksgiving in October.
Yeah, they do.
I wonder if they eat turkey.
I'm not eating turkey. I'm eating ham.
And that's it. I heard a lot of people are doing that. They're
I'm not a huge turkey. I mean, I like turkey, but to have a whole turkey and all those leftovers, no, thank you.
You know, I think I like the smell of turkey.
Yeah.
Better. Thank you, Howie.
Thanks, Howie.
Better than the. I mean, I like turkey. I'll eat it.
I mean, I like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just if I have a choice.
But I'm the guy who will walk into the house, smell the turkey and the mashed potatoes and the stuffing and all that stuff. You know, the smell will hit me, and then I will load my plate up like I haven't eaten food in like 10 years. And then I'll eat like maybe a quarter of what I put on my plate. Then I get the evil eye when I go in there and dump it into the trash because I couldn't finish my plate. My eyes were bigger than my stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had
That's usually how it is for me, and then I'm just miserable the rest of the day.
Oh my gosh. There's full, but then there is like miserable full.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to move.
But don't get me wrong, I like turkey, but I prefer the turkey after Thanksgiving, like the turkey sandwiches with Duke's mayo and all that up on it.
Yeah,
I don't really care about the turkey and gravy.
A cold turkey sandwich is the best.
Yes.
Leftover turkey is the best.
Yep.
I will agree with you on that one for sure. We went to RJ's school today, and they had a Thanksgiving brunch over there, and it was really good.
Nice.
It was good. Yeah, I mean, it was cafeteria food, so it wasn't, great, but it was pretty good for what it was.
Right.
They did a little song for us and stuff. It was fun.
That's cool that they do that.
Yeah, it's really cool because like you can tell when you go there how much RJ enjoys being there, enjoys the teachers, because he goes up to all the teachers and says hi to them and stuff like that. And it's a smaller school, so it's more of a community aspect to it. So I am really happy about that.
Good. It makes it easier, right?
Yes, it does.
They're happy.
Theresa said in the private chat, hot turkey sandwiches. Yeah, there we go.
Any kind of turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
But I do like it. Like it's I'm specific on my turkey after Thanksgiving turkey sandwich. It has to be the white meat turkey on a Wonder Bread with Duke's mayonnaise and salt and pepper. Like I have it. Like there's a whole thing.
Dark meat for me, toasted white bread with turkeys. That's my go-to after Thanksgiving sandwich.
Yeah.
So you guys should try it out after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Theresa said I gotta add stuffing in mine. Well, you know what? We'll just go ahead and bring Theresa onto the show.
This talk.
In chat. Yeah, come on. Let's just bring her on.
One of those, like, this show could go anywhere because that's how our holiday shows are.
Yeah.
We have no rhyme or reason. We just hang out.
Nothing says American Thanksgiving like talking about Canada.
Yeah,
so
we want to know about Canada Thanksgiving, so let's get her on.
Yeah, come on.
Come on in.
Welcome.
Hi.
It's about time.
Oh my gosh.
I've been here for months and months and listening to you guys talk, and I want to say something, but I got to type it out. And by the time I type it out and it gets to you, it's gone. We're off topic. And so
So now you can just say it.
Yeah. Brian and I have both been excited because you've been such a big supporter of us for like the last 2 years, really.
Yeah, we are so
And
happy.
so
that you're
it's
able to come
exciting
on.
to have you on and just chat with you about paranormal photography, Thanksgiving, all the things.
Oh, our Thanksgiving was like October, like 10th, 11th, somewhere in there. Yeah.
So what do you guys do for Thanksgiving?
Oh,
Turkey basted in maple syrup and pour it on there.
actually, we put maple syrup on our ham.
Ooh, I bet
I
that's
can
good.
see that.
Yeah.
I can see that
Nice,
Oh,
nice
yeah.
glaze there.
for the glaze. Yeah.
It's just a natural goodness right from the tree. You know, we go outside, we stick the tap in there, we, turn the knob and the maple syrup comes out of the tree.
So you can imagine just being able to go get your maple syrup in the forest.
But yeah, we do. Actually, we do that. But I don't have it. We have maple trees everywhere. I don't even know where to look here, right over there. Anyway, I'm looking at myself. Maybe I should just look at. I'll look. How do you cover yourself? Like you can't even do that.
I know it's hard to get used to.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's really hard to get used to.
I'm just ignoring myself. I'm just okay. All my dogs are gone, so Gigi was up there giving me that side eye, and he was on my feet. No, we have like in March we have maple syrup festivals, and like we go to like the arenas will have the firefighters serve pancakes and sausages, and they'll have like maple syrup everywhere. And we have several farms around here who go out and they tap. And yeah, I wasn't kidding. We'll throw it on the snow and make like maple
Oh,
syrup.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Like, and it's a natural sugar. So
See,
you
you
know,
guys kind of use maple syrup for things like we do honey.
oh, don't I eat copious amounts of honey. I have probably been through, we're going to say 32 ounces in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a lot of it. I use it in cold and hot tea. I use it
Mm-hmm.
I throw it on my yogurt.
a lot. Yeah, my
Ooh, that's
yogurt.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or in my oatmeal. I'm actually doing like I'm going to do a small ham, and I'm doing it different. I'm going to actually use this is the glazes and stuff you can get with it, which are usually like maple or brown sugar. I'm going to use pineapple and honey.
Pineapple
Oh, wow,
and
that's really
honey, and
good.
throw some maple syrup in there just because.
Well, you know
Yeah.
I might do it for that.
Throw it in there. Do it for Canada.
Like,
I'll do it.
You can't get enough of that, right?
I'll do it.
It sounds great. We do it a lot on the bacon too. You're talking about the bacon. So our bacon is like pea meal, and it's about that big around, right? And it's sort of like a ham, but it's not. It's
So it's a Canadian bacon. It's like what we call Canadian bacon. Is that your bacon? Just bacon?
yeah, but we also do really good bacon. So it's always thick and
Yeah.
usually coated in maple syrup.
Lisa sent me a song yesterday about Canada. And
Yeah.
she was like, it was like the best bacon ever. Like, I wasn't Canadian bacon, basically just ham. And then she set me straight. She set me on the straight and narrow, and she told me, no, it's not just ham.
No, did you notice the mug?
What does it say?
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. There we go. Tim Hortons, eh?
Yeah, so you guys are going to hear that out of me, and I don't even
It's
realize.
fine. I love it. Keep it. Keep saying a boot, whatever.
Yes. Well, I'm used to that from Carrie Lynn. Like talking to her, I'm used to a boot. And then I used to work with a group up in Vancouver, Canada for a long time. And I got used to the A.
The A.
On vacation, eh?
I used to. Where did I go? I went somewhere and there was Australians, and the guys just kept saying, "Oh, just keep talking." I'm like that with the English, or
Yeah.
or a Scottish person. You sit there.
Oh, yeah.
like they're talking so fast. Like, what the heck are you saying?
You slow down a little bit.
I'm half Scottish. My mom was born in Aberdeen, Scotland, and then my father. Well, the French over here in Canada is like everywhere, right? So all our labels are in English and French. So he's from French native. So the Scottish and French native. It's a good thing I'm not even an alcoholic because I should be. The Scottish drink a lot. The French are kind of right there too. But it's all
Same.
good.
I've got that. I've got Scottish, Irish, and Italian. So I got a mix of all of them. Those ones that have those bad triggers there.
Oh yeah, I hate lots of pasta. I just
Maple
I don't
syrup
know. It's all around the food, eh? Eh?
Everything.
Hey, maple syrup and peanut butter.
That actually doesn't sound bad.
Yeah,
Maple syrup and peanut butter?
yeah. We should try it.
Because they used to have a honey peanut butter. So I can
Yeah,
see it.
that's true.
Peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
I wouldn't say no to it.
I don't like honey on a biscuit.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try maple syrup and peanut butter right now. It's gonna be.
Are you really?
I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna taste test it for
I'm
us.
going to do it.
I'm counting on you, Ryan, to keep me on track because I tend to go
Count
off.
on me to do that.
And
I
then
am
I can't remember what I was saying.
This
always.
is our Freaks Giving ones. Like I said, it could go any path.
Well, then
Yes.
this is a good time for me to come on.
You know what? Before I do this, before I tried maple syrup and honey, I took the liberty of going out on ChatGPT and finding maple syrup facts because I knew Theresa was going to join us. So I took the time to type it out and find out some maple syrup facts for you guys. So make sure maybe you don't know this, maybe you do. Canada makes over 70% of the world's maple syrup. Most of it comes from Quebec, the maple syrup capital of planet Earth. Number 2, maple syrup comes from tree blood. Indigenous peoples called it sweet water, and early settlers thought the sap was the lifeblood of the maple tree. Number 3, it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. Number 4, maple syrup is basically a paranormal event. Okay, well, that's interesting. Sap only flows when nights are below freezing and days warm up. A natural energy shift that old timers believed woke the spirits of the trees.
So is that why it's paranormal?
Yeah, the tree spirits are the ones that are giving us the maple syrup. Number 5, maple syrup was once used as medicine. Early colonists used it for sore throats, stomach issues, and even as an antiseptic.
Yeah.
Next time you have a sore throat, take a spoonful of maple syrup.
Do you ever see, just a second, do you ever see, I can't remember what movie it is, and they took honey and they put it on they had a great big cut and then they heated it up? Well, it's pretty much the same thing. Any natural kind of thing like that's the same thing with maple syrup.
Huh. You know, all these like natural medicines are kind of like being forgotten about, and they kind of, I guess the people don't believe in them because they get so bombarded.
Well, they got away
with,
from it.
like, yeah,
The willow trees.
Yeah,
the willow tree is where we got aspirin from.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But then they synthetically make it now, so there is no more willow tree. And the thing is, now they can make all this profit. So why would they want to go back to the old ways, right? They don't want people to do this because they're making too much money.
Well, they make it sound like it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. They make it sound like it's not,
It's not
true.
I'm aromatherapist too, as well.
Wow.
There you go.
Years.
I want to talk about that, like what like how it works and stuff like that. Because
it's energy, just like paranormal. Like it's part of this world. I don't think we were never made to take a whole bunch of pharmaceuticals. Look what's happened.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And how we just leave it there, but yeah, because like that's a rabbit hole you don't want to go to relieve diarrhea. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh
there we
wow,
go.
less than half a cup. That's actually good to know. Because
Yeah.
like not to be, but like if I've had that problem, the things you can buy over the counter, I can't stomach it. If I take it, it makes me ill. Like
I
I
don't,
did, like that. It doesn't stay down. That's all I'm gonna say. So
yeah.
that's something I could try for that rather than take the other stuff that makes me ill the other way.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff, and there's so many people coming out with all those books now for all those remedies, and you can take them and yeah, 100%. I'll do that way before. So my daughter-in-law, she came in, she had a headache. She goes, "Can I get a Tylenol?" And I'm like, I only take it when I absolutely I can't get away from it, and it's usually when there's a storm brewing and there's a pressure change and I can't get rid of that. I mean, it's like all the back up right
Mhm.
down my spine, everything. So, but I will try something. But I said, here, peppermint, take this, sniff it. I put it in castor oil, rubbed it on her temples, and then kind of like, and she's like, it's strong. And I said, close your eyes for a couple of minutes. It'll be fine. Instead of Windex, Windex, you put that on everything, it'll just take care of it.
Yeah, I'm the guy who would be trying to find things in the woods and end up picking up the wrong mushroom or whatever.
Actually,
Going a rural ride there.
Mushrooms are supposed to be amazing, but my friend and her mom, they do that all the time. They go out and you just got to learn, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you learn where the poison ivy is.
Shoot, I found that out way too many times.
Yeah.
So I think everything is poison ivy.
Yeah, leaves
Poison
are
ivy, I can't touch it.
If I see a green leaf, I'm
Remotely
just
like poison ivy. I'm not touching it.
Or there's poison oak too. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Stinging nettles.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
But actually, that's a good medicine, by the way.
Nettle.
Yeah.
Let's see. 4 more to go. The maple leaf became a national symbol because of maple syrup. The maple leaf showed up on badges and flags long before Canada officially adopted it in 1965.
Really?
There was a real-life maple syrup heist in 2012. Thieves stole $18 million worth of maple syrup from a secure warehouse in Quebec. Became one of the biggest food thefts in history.
Wow.
I heard that.
The darker the syrup, the stronger the flavor. So you have dark syrup, you have strong.
We have amber. There's all kinds of different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they actually have, when you take like the different shots of like rye or whatever, and they have they have that at the maple syrup farms. So when I go, because I want to see my granddaughter, so when I go in March, hopefully for the day, I'll take some pictures and I'll send them your way, Ryan, so you can see. We're supposed to go, remember last year or this year, and something happened, and so.
Do you all infuse maple syrup with other flavors, or just it's either just the lightness or the darkness? They don't infuse it with anything. I was just wondering.
Drop the maple syrup.
The only thing,
I've seen not maple syrup, but syrup here that's been like strawberry syrup, like that they've infused something in it on it. Yeah, I would usually try it.
I remember when I was a little kid, we used to take Wonder Bread and cut it up just cut it into quarters, and we pour maple syrup on the plate because when you don't have any money and you don't. That's what we used to do. We used to put the maple syrup in the. It's also, I think it's a French thing too. Just dip the bread in the maple syrup and eat it. I remember doing that. It was just like so good, and it's
probably a treat.
Jemima or Buttersworth. It's not.
This is Publix butter maple syrup.
That is table syrup, right?
Oh yeah, we do have butter syrup.
That's
butter syrup, yes.
Butter syrup with a butter flavor to it.
That's America right there. We put butter in our syrup. Maple syrup can last forever if sealed. If we put like this, it's not sealed now, but put that into a tomb, like the pharaohs or whatever, open it up,
capsule.
Eat it. Put it on pancakes.
See, I thought it. Mike Brooks said in Maine they had blueberry maple syrup. See, I know we doctor stuff around here that maybe we shouldn't be doctoring.
But is it maple? Is it? Can you have syrup with blueberry syrup? Is it actual maple
Yeah.
syrup or is it just?
Well,
syrup?
what I would do is I would take blueberries like up north are like tiny, and they're just amazing. You got to fight the bears for them though.
The bears can have them. I'm fighting a bear for berries.
My husband's from Timmins, Ontario, and they have bears up there. Like, I mean, sometimes you go outside, you can't put your garbage out till you see the truck coming because of the bears. God, I'm not kidding. So
Go! She's coming.
yeah, that's about it. See, I would take the blueberries and put them in a pot, and then I would pour the maple syrup on top of them, and then render them down a little bit, and then there you go.
So
But it's
blueberry
got to have
syrup.
blueberries in it, like real blueberries.
Blueberry syrup is not maple syrup. It is a syrup made by combining blueberries with pure maple syrup. Well, then why? It's like so contradicting itself. It's not maple syrup, but it is maple syrup.
It's maple syrup, but we added some more syrup to it.
That's right. Okay. Well, all right. Thank you. Thank you, AI. That's great.
See, I was like Michael Brooks says it was maple syrup with small blueberries mixed in it.
Ooh,
Now, that would be good. I would not be opposed to that.
That's exactly what I said. I didn't even see that.
So there's a festival here in Virginia for syrup.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, he just posted about that. I'm going to go up and see where he said it was. I can't remember the city.
In Maine.
No, it's here in Virginia.
It's like,
where is it?
It's like up north somewhere.
Yeah.
But like Winchester.
Oh, everybody's
Highland County, Virginia. Highland County, Virginia.
Okay. Where's Highland County, Virginia?
I have no idea.
Up yonder.
Up yonder. That's all we need.
Oh my
down
God,
yonder, up
good.
yonder, over yonder.
Good grief, Ryan. Talk about interactive.
Look, he's going like not even putting no toast. He's just doing a spoon with the.
We'll have time to make toast here.
Make a hole. Put a hole in it.
Yeah, put a hole in it.
Put a hole like mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, good grief. Oh, we haven't even talked about anything. Maple syrup. Oh,
We're talking about ghosts.
We'll have to have you back at a different time for non-maple syrup discussions, but why not?
what time is it? It's 9:27 already.
This is good stuff.
We're so gonna go over.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, we're gonna have you back because there's other things to talk about.
He's gonna get all stuck to the roof of his mouth and not be able to say anything.
Oh. Oh, I like maple syrup that's made in a bourbon barrel. Oh, I bet that's good.
Oh, I seriously have to come and just investigate with you guys because, like, a whole weekend, because this would be so much fun.
We'll be over there in the cabin taking shots of maple syrup together. It'd be great.
Oh,
Okay, so Monterey is on the way to West Virginia, so it's up yonder.
okay. We just count.
That's good.
Up near me?
Yes, and under you.
Yeah. We're down yonder for you.
Down yonder.
Down yonder.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. I'm at the top of the world there.
Oh my God. You know what it tastes like?
What?
Mary Jane's.
Ooh.
What's that?
The candy.
With the candy.
It's a mix between maple syrup and peanut butter, apparently. But it's good.
He's going to be all like, woo!
I'm already like that. I already get that way before the show starts.
Oh, my
I
God.
would definitely recommend it for sure.
Look, you can see the white when I press on my face. Look what's happening.
There's no workman's comp for like straining your cheeks because you're laughing.
Oh, no. It's like, it's menopause. I'm having a flashback because I'm laughing. Oh, I'm hot, man. Woo! Hot in a good way. I'm not even drinking either. Like, sheesh.
Either.
I got my tea.
I got water. I did have
I've got Diet Coke.
Well,
Speaking of
if I'm being honest,
sugar-free
with
mug
you,
root beer earlier.
I think that's enough sugar for you.
I mean, I had my sugar-free mug root beer earlier, so you can have
Oh,
my
the
peanut
sugar-free
butter and
root
maple
beer.
syrup.
I was gonna say, geez, you just did peanut butter and maple syrup.
I mean, I barely put any maple syrup in there. And it was
I'm
like
gonna put some on toast tomorrow for breakfast.
In the hole?
in the hole. Put it in the hole. Yeah,
In
put the
the
maple syrup
hole.
in the hole. That's what she said. That's how was I at the Canadian Sex Act?
Carrie, is it a day or something? Do you have like a day to say? Like, is it a special day?
I mean, it's Freaksgiving. I mean, it's always a special day. When
No,
it's
besides that, you know how you have your days or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what is
no.
today's day?
Tuesday. Every Tuesday is my day. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Every
oh.
Tuesday around
See,
9
this is
o'clock.
what sugar clearly does to Ryan.
I'm
So
telling you, I'm
good.
not feeling anything right now.
Oh,
Maybe later.
okay.
I
Better.
would-
I had some tears. Slapping too hard. Oh, I had the for clamps or whatever you call it.
You're verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we have one more
Oh,
amazing maple syrup fact to get through here, guys. Indigenous legends say the creator gifted maple trees as a reminder to slow down. Early stories say the sap once flowed thick and sweet straight from the tree until people became lazy. So the creator thinned it out, making humans work for it again.
So you're getting called out in the chat, Ryan. They're saying, no, what's the word of the day?
Word of the day.
Yeah, you always do a word of the day every week.
Oh.
You're getting called out for not doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to find the word of the day. I got to bring the word of the day back. I haven't done a word of the day in a few weeks, so that was confusing.
Or what? Not even the word of the day. Like, what is the holiday of today?
the International Day of.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
I
is
thought
that?
you meant am I having some kind of like fit or something? Because it's I'm actually like no.
He's usually on one before holidays, and this is how he
It is. It is National Parfait Day.
Parfait day.
All right, there we go.
You see,
Parfait is good with
I
maple
got kind
syrup.
of sidetracked because we got Theresa on a little bit early. So I've got the freaking awesome playlist yet to do.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even thought about
Holidays.
that. Let's just keep rolling.
So yes,
We
it
have
is
no
National.
structure tonight, y'all. No structure.
No, yeah, that went out the window. It is National Parfait Day, and I want to thank Gina Caraya for letting us use her song "Masking Tape" tonight on the show. And guys, you've been healed because Gina Caraya. If you listen to the song, Gina Caraya puts healing in all of her songs. So if you need some like Reiki healing, Jeannie puts it in her song. Listen to it. Look her up on Spotify and enjoy the goodness of Jeannie Caraya's music. Freaking awesome playlist. We haven't done that in a minute or two.
I know. I'm trying to think of like what have I been listening to this week?
Well, I gave you one.
Yes, you did. That's what I'm
Oh,
gonna play it right
I
now.
do know what I was listening to it earlier. Take Me to Church by the Hoosers.
Yeah, Hosers.
Yeah, that's it.
It's also done by a country singer.
Yeah. Oh shit, Marin. Shit.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Marin Moore. Marin.
Oh, something like that. So it's Eminem. Like
her first name is Marin. I know that.
Mariana.
Oh, shit. I'm Googling this now.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. Howie's
Marin
song.
Morris.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
Howie's song is "One Night in Bangkok."
Oh gosh,
that's a good one.
That's an old one.
That's a good one. My song is "Can I Get a Witness" by Marvin Gaye.
I love that song.
And it's one of my favorite ones. And your song, Teresa's song, is "Back to Black" by Amy Winehouse.
Ooh, nice.
So
Nice.
that's a good one.
Kevin said it's peanut butter day. Is it really peanut butter day?
Oh, I just celebrated it. If it was, because I took a big old spoonful of it. It wasn't on my list of days, but that doesn't mean it's not. Hey, when is peanut butter day? Let's see if it's the truth.
It's usually a multitude of days when you like Google it, like what's today?
Saturday, January 24th is peanut butter day. So that's what it says on the internet. But
so then I don't have to feel guilty about eating spoonfuls of peanut butter.
Yeah, Saturday, January 24th, we're gonna be eating peanut butter like it's going out of business.
It's funny. My dad and I, like, nobody really. I guess my mom didn't care who she ate out of, but like both me and my dad both were like spoonful eaters of peanut butter. So we each had our own jar in the cabinet. Because we would just
I'll do that.
spoonful and eat it.
I mean, peanut butter is good. Like if you add a little confectioner sugar to it, like powdered sugar,
have
and
to do
mix it up
that.
in the microwave.
I just take a
so good.
spoonful, like I'll just go dig up a spoonful and run with it.
Diabetes. Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Telling all our secrets.
All the secrets, yeah. I know. I like Nutella.
Nutella's good.
Yeah, icy.
No, I do like Nutella.
Yeah,
I've gotten so I like those. Ryan, you probably have these in your house because you have kids. But the Uncrustables.
Yes,
they've got ones with
we
Nutella.
have them in the fridge. Raspberry.
The Nutella ones are so good.
Nutella toast is awesome.
It's basically a Nutella Uncrustable.
Crunchy peanut butter. I like crunchy peanut. I'm not
a crunchy peanut butter fan.
Now
Usually-
my daughter's gonna be watching this and she's gonna go, yeah, sure. Mom brings up the Nutella, but she needs to tell them she used to eat it by the spoonful and put it back in the thing, and it belonged to her. So it's a big jar. And she would look at me and say, "You ate my Nutella," and I go, "No."
Ooh, Nutella and peanut butter, yes.
There's like 4 jars up there. No, there's not, Mom. I'm like, oh man. That was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore.
I'm off this stuff for good. I'd like to apologize for all the people expecting to hear ghost stuff today. We are talking about anything but.
Well, what else do you talk about on Thanksgiving Eve?
We did talk about ghosts because ghosts are responsible for maple syrup coming out of the trees.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a paranormal experience.
Yes.
But I got stories, so whenever you're ready, I
am excited to learn about what got you into the paranormal.
Well, you know what? It's really like, so I've always, as a little girl, when, you're alone, but you're not alone.
Yeah.
Like you really shouldn't have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, I've had great guardian angels, spirit guides. I think when I was 14, my one grandmother passed, and I didn't know the other one passed in 2020, and in just before her 100th birthday. So her birthday's the day before mine, and it's really funny because I know a lot of people, whatever, it's a safe space here, but I do angel numbers. I get them every day, and they started coming. So probably around April was when but I didn't know, and I didn't find out till this year that she had passed in 2020. So the puzzle pieces all come quite together. It's just like you know something, you're doing something, and you know it's happening. So you just kind of go with the flow because you're kind of at your wit's end. So it's like you just cave. This is where, and then my daughter was watching all that paranormal stuff on TV. And well, she actually showed me Sam and Kobe, but they drive me crazy. They yell too much.
There's definitely they're more of a showmanship than.
Yeah, it's just I yelled at the screen like, "Shut up! I'm trying to hear them." I can't hear the ghost. Shut up. But like, I mean, you know, you just, okay, you know, you listen to them. But then we ended up going on, I was like, oh, I love this. I want to do this like right away. As soon as I watched it, I'm not like them, but I want to do this. So I've always been addicted to the unknown, to UFOs, to anything paranormal. Always loved it my whole life. I bought the Time Life books, I think they were like $25 way back then. And so I'm 56 now. So I think I was still in high school when I started buying those. So like 15 years old, I had a job and they would come every month and I pay them. Nice black hardcover. And I've kept them this whole time. They're all about the unknown and you know, paranormal and everything. And guess who took them out of the garage? My 18-year-old daughter. She's just like, so it was kind of like watching her come into it reminded me that, okay. And then all this other stuff, things started coming and, you know, little things there. And I've always been a person that's never believed in coincidences. That, okay, that's for a reason. You ever get that gut feeling like, oh, I got to get out of here? Or something's not right, but I'm okay. I remember, where was I? I think it was in Oklahoma or somewhere like that. My dad had taken us on a trip and there was these sand, kind of like caverns, and they got shelves and stuff like that. And this guy, I was 14, and he said, oh, why don't you come over and, you know, sit there. And I said, well, are you coming? He goes, oh, no, I'm not coming. You can sit there. I'm 14 years old. And I don't know why this memory popped up, but I just remember something not feeling right, but it was like I was going to be okay. And after I had got up off this like sand shelf, it was hard. I got up and then I had looked back and it started just to fall away. And there's like a drop down, like I would have been just gone. I don't know and I never seen this guy before. And to this day, like, I just remember I was on the playground and he was probably about 17, but he was not a good person at all. But I know I had guardian angels because like when I looked back, wow. You know, it's like, you know, that was dangerous, but I didn't think that he was very insistent that I sit there. And, you know, that kind of like, now I think back, it's like, oh my gosh, how did I get out of those situations? Just like little things happened here and there in your life. And it's like, yeah, okay, how did I get out of there? Or you get a feeling. I remember we had a huge snowstorm here and we were at my husband's parents, and I was so insistent that we leave right away. And it wasn't showing on the Doppler. It snowed in people for days at just, I don't know, it's like 15 or like, we'll say 10 miles from town. It's like a snow belt. And it just like the people were snowed in their cars. And it was right on our tail the whole way home. He was kind of mad at the beginning, I think, because I was like, no, we're leaving right now. We have to go. Theresa, there's nothing. No, we're leaving right now. We have to go. And it was right on our tail. And we got home and everybody else was stuck in snow for days in their cars. So it was not a good thing at all.
So
it's amazing how when you accept it things about it makes sense. I've always been like a planner, and like every day in my head, my day is planning whatever. And if anything shifts, then I get rattled because that was not my plan. And I used to rattle me, and now that I believe like this is the layers of reason, I might not know what it is. I'm good with it. Whatever it is.
Stop and breathe. My keys I can't find my keys. There's a reason. Stop and breathe. Sit down. You're not meant to leave now. And so I really,
Or if it tells you go now.
I
oh
lose
yeah,
my keys all the time, so I must be dodging some serious bullets because every other day I'm losing my keys, my wallet, my mind, all of it.
no, I just, it's just coming in, and then all this, just so many synchronicities, so many in a day. Or if I'm doing something and I'm finding that I'm doubting myself, and then it's like, I get a receipt and it says like 2525. I'm like, or I see like 3616 and I'm like looking at the number and it's holding my attention for like 2 seconds. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll yell at Suri, I'll say, hey, Suri, what does the angel number 3616 mean? She'll pop up. Or sometimes this is really weird because she's just been screaming the answers at me lately.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you how you get your angel numbers. Do you get it pretty much the same way every day? Is it something that like pops in your head when you're in the shower? How they come to you? Since you say,
I see
you
them
kind of get them every day.
I see them like all of a sudden I'll just like look over at the phone. It won't make a noise, but I'll just look over at the phone and it's lit up and it's 555. And I've been thinking about something, so I'm like, okay. So it's I believe that it's someone talking to me, and it's usually like it's spirit talking to me. My husband's downstairs with my daughter right now watching this, and they're eating freaking popcorn. My husband, I think he thinks I'm a kook, but he supports me 100%. He'll drive me to all the paranormal investigations and go with me, and he'll sit in the hotel room while I go out till 4:00 in the morning. My youngest daughter, she went on, like, she started going on investigations with me in the very beginning. Now she's 18, and I think that's the only thing that we could do that we got along. Teenagers, okay,
Bringing families together.
I mean, I understand that. Yeah,
so my oldest one is 29, and he came and he gave me his old Windows laptop because I wanted to download the Phasm box. Have you seen that? And I did. It's on there, and it's like the laptop is heavy. I said, he goes, well, I mean, it was free. He gave it to me, so I have nothing. What's that? Was she saying? Outside a youngster, friends back there was a hill of trees. I heard her voice in my head. Look up. There was a roundish black skinny boulder. Oh, coming at you. Ooh, okay. But yeah, so he just brought that over. So like, I mean, they're all pretty supportive. Like he's 29, and then my daughter, she's 27, and then there's like the 18-year-old. So she's my whoops baby. I don't recommend that at an older age.
That's what RJ is, so.
But my daughter just kind of like, okay, mom. And, but her fiance, oh yeah, we're like two peas in a pod. We talk so much. The big joke was like, my husband would go, hey, have you met your mom's new boyfriend? No, but he's such an amazing addition to our family. And then my daughter-in-law, she's like, well, I'll go. Is there a dog? What is that noise?
That's my dog back here. She's kind of noisy.
I wanted to make sure that something wasn't going on.
It's my dog back there. She's quite vocal.
If you hear barking, it's my two little.
Those noises are her I'm bored noises. Like, oh,
okay. Yeah. Sorry, I bored you.
She's fussing at my other dog. I have one dog here and one here, and she's fussing at this one for not playing with her.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm not in the playing mood right now. But where was I? See this, Ryan? Where was I?
Talking about your fiance and how close you guys were.
No, my daughter's fiance. Yeah. So, but anyway,
no, not your fiance. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Her fiance. Yeah.
Gotcha. It's that peanut butter and maple syrup. That's what happens.
I wish I had more of it. I'd be more awake.
But and then my daughter-in-law, she would go somewhere with me, but we haven't gone anywhere yet. I don't know if she'd be able to handle it. And she's probably going to see this and go, yeah, I can handle it. Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, but yeah, it's all good. They're as a family, they're pretty supportive. But I think like I have it trying to keep my photography and this kind of separate. And I'm in a small town, and at the end of the day, I really got to think to myself, do I care what anybody thinks?
Don't.
Honestly, like, I don't. I run my business. People don't, some people, if I tell them, I feel like I can tell them, all of a sudden they're like, oh, that is so awesome. My kids love this. And she goes, I want to do this. And, it's sometimes just the right person. It's like, then I feel kind of like, oh, okay, I'm not so crazy. Or I'm starting to find the people, but yeah, it's big. I went to, well, I don't know if you guys heard of, I don't want to give anybody else like a lip service, but you know who Selena Spooky Boo is? Call Me
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
They're Canadians. Now, she lives in Woodstock, Selena does, and she's been to the Wade Manor, same place, her and Chris did, same place that I went to, and that's like an hour and a half from me. So I'm 3 hours from Toronto.
Okay.
And I'm like, we're like a border city, so like we're right there with Port Huron, Michigan.
Okay.
Right. So Ohio for me, like Ohio is, it's got to have more haunted places per, what do you call them over there again? State.
Mile?
We call them
state.
provinces. per state than any other place. But Ohio is pretty big too.
Yeah.
Like, they've got so many places. I'm like, where do I go? Like, we drive 6 hours or we drive 4, and then Indiana's not far from us either. So, and that, that's always got a lot of places. But when we went to, when I went, me by myself, by the way, I don't do this with anybody. My daughter will come with me once in a blue moon. But I pretty much do everything by myself. And Dustin from Wade Manor, he was nice enough to like participate, but we were like 2 kids. It was weird. It was just really, it was weird in a good way. Like when I went there, like how we got along.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's by himself too, and he's doing all of this stuff and has to keep the upkeep of the house because he lives there. My God. Like some of the stuff that has happened, he's got a psychomantium there, and
Oh wow.
and he is a Mason, and he's got a makeshift Masonic temple up in the attic where the servants would have been. And
Now that's an interesting twist.
so I'm going to bring up that picture that I sent you, and I'm going to tell you the story about that because it happened at the Wade Manor.
Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to download it here.
And it's not the crazy picture; it's the picture of the woman, like you right beside it. And if you can bring it up, it's wild. So talk about your synchronicities, and this just kind of plays right into all of this. My husband's probably downstairs watching it, going, "Oh, what kind of story is she going to tell now?" But I love when all of this comes through, and I don't get scared when I want them to communicate with me, spirit. And when I walked into that place, I was like, "This is like a freaking gold mine in here." I just know, that there's someone itching. They know too when you want to.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that the one you said? Tonight asked me about this picture.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's at the very
I got
end. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Hang on. Here we go.
I should have had a shot.
I didn't realize you were so close to like Indiana and Ohio. That's awesome.
I mean, Ohio's not that far from Virginia. Just saying.
Yeah. So if you look over at the side there with that lady, her name is Saint Theresa of the Roses. When I walked into his house, I noticed it right away. I have never, except for the statue that my mother had on her dresser, I have never seen another statue, another figure, a picture, a portrait, nothing of her ever. I have never even seen her like depicted in a church, no nothing. And I walked in, I knew who she was right away, and she was right on that wall. She still looks like she's looking at me. It doesn't make me scared, but I was like, I love that picture. I was just like, and it was like when I walked in, it's like, welcome. I feel so comfortable here.
Wow.
And I pointed that out to Dustin. I said, that's Saint Theresa of the Roses. And he said, yeah. How did you know? I was pretty sure that's who they named me after. I'm assuming this. I've never been really told, but it was just weird how it happened. So we're going to go a little bit further. So this is, I visited in July. And then 3 weeks later, it was August, and I went back. When I went, I never got my name said except for downstairs in the basement. I captured my name being said. I think it's on the first video. On the second video, in the dining room, which is just past this, I lost you guys. Where are you?
Ryan hit us.
Right here. Oh, here you go. Sorry, I was just making a picture. Trying to make the picture bigger. So,
Okay, so that's good. You can
what
take that
what
off.
is on that big picture?
That is, I don't know. He had some. He's got some pictures that were painted from psychiatric patients, and he's like, he knows exactly what everything is, where he got it from. A past life. I don't know if that's Saint Theresa of the Roses, maybe.
I mean, it could be.
But so anyway, the second time when we were in the dining room, I got that my name called twice, like, hey Theresa, and it was like, dude, and I was getting him ready for the psychomantium, and you hear ha 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 ha, like that, like, oh, here we go again, and she's doing this, and it's like my name is picked up, and I felt like she came, whoever she was, she came home with me. But not in a bad way. I think she was kind of like, I don't know. I don't think she's around anymore. I think she moved on, but I was her ticket out, so to speak. You know what I mean?
It was like almost like a vacation. She went with you for a bit to get out the house for a little bit.
I don't know. I something didn't very good happen to her there, and maybe she just hitched a ride until she knew that her story was told in some way or shape or form. When I was making the in-between cuts for my video, like I was sitting down, and if you watch it, nothing has ever happened like this in my old studio, because now I'm in a new one. But the lights are like LED, was brand new. There's no dimmers on them. There was no power surges or anything like that in the building at all. And they brightened and dimmed. And I'm like, right when I was talking, it did it 3 times. 2 of them I saw. And I pointed it out. I said, well, whoever's here, hello. But it was when I was talking about her.
Almost like she was acknowledging it.
Yeah. So she, and I never, it didn't scare me or anything like that. Now, to go into the even more freakier part, that picture, this is documented and on YouTube, XP Paranormal. Again, I'm giving so many people lip service here. They're 2 girls. They went to Wade Manor. They were in the dining room, and they got Theresa through the spirit box. And I was watching their video. I don't know. I don't usually watch videos like of a place that I've been to. I don't know why. I just didn't have time, but I had to watch this one. So I was watching there. It was like waiting for my name to be said. Like, that's how I was in my living room watching, waiting for my name to be said. And at the very end, they said Theresa on the wall.
So was talking about the
There you
picture.
go, Rhonda. You got it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I went, I'm like, wow. Okay.
Well, that's funny. Kevin just said in there, he said, "You look alike to me." If you notice, I was up on that picture. I was like, I'm seeing a little resemblance to this woman.
Yeah.
That's why I was up so close. I was like, I'm going to, and I wasn't going to say it. I was like, I'm going to have to look at the replay and see if I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing.
But it's yeah, it was crazy. When I heard that, I was like, wow, okay. Here I am waiting for it to say my name. Almost like whoever was with me is back there and letting me know I'm here. Hey, Theresa. And I do I love to hear my name said by spirit? Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's really cool because it lets them, to me, it makes them feel like, hey, they liked me, they appreciated how I interacted with them. But like for them to remember you too, because we get that some at Veldro, especially with John's name, it comes up a lot. Mine has come up a few times, Kim's has come up a few times. But so it you know, it's almost like they start taking you on as family.
And I just like, and you know, downstairs, like there's upstairs, I get called a lot of names, really bad names. But there is like there's, and when Dustin came out of the Estes method, he goes like, "There's 3 people fighting to talk to you, and they're all guys, and women are not usually allowed upstairs in the Masonic temple." And never mind being left alone, which Dustin has left me alone a couple of times. So, but I picked up like there's always like little voices here and there, and it's so the coolest thing. Fairfield was really cool. Fairfield was really cool in Ohio. What?
Do you want to queue up your the videos you sent me? So
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, just tell me, like introduce them.
Like you just introduce it, which ones you want him to pull up, and then explain what's going on.
Well, you know what? The Wade Manor one, you know that one? I think I sent it to you. Woo, it was the first one.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Dustin lives there. Okay, keep this in mind. This is the first visit. I'm downstairs.
The toilet is also out of the Dawn jail.
Sorry. There you go.
Okay. So we're downstairs. This is like his makeshift speakeasy. He's got jail cells from the Dawn jail. He's got stuff from Kingston Penitentiary, and those are in Ontario. Those are like some of the worst like jails that we had. Like Dawn jail was really bad. It was in Toronto, and he is telling me how bad it is. Like if he's got so much stuff, I can't even. I don't know if you can see in the back corner, like on the right behind me, or no, it would be on, if you're looking at the screen, it would be on your left. And it's got like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's called a Ziegler box. I'm pretty sure, you know, he might be watching this and go, "Oh, Theresa, you're butchering it." But it's something like a coffin. And it was like, you know, he's got so many different things. He's got an embalming table down there, all kinds of medical stuff. But he's explaining to me, and this is the first 10 minutes of me being in this house. I've got the spirit box in my hand. Because we're going to do an Estes method. I want to do an Estes method. Meanwhile, my freaking the black and white one that's taking, it's just a small cam, I call it my black cam. And then I have a Phasm camera from Go Stop. Love that thing, by the way. Anyway, it stopped working. They love to mess me up, man. So it stopped working. I did not have the body cam was upstairs in the kitchen. I love my little cams because they work fabulously. And then I also have the EVP recorder I leave running the entire time I'm there. I have one that I leave running. I'm just so grateful for it. Mind you, going through it is hell, but it's worth it in the end. So, but anyway, I think I'm filming stuff with the Phasm cam, but I'm not. And so anyway, the black cam picks up certain tones, and where the Phasm cam won't, and the body cam, like they're all different. You know what I mean? So we're getting ready to just kind of, talking and stuff like that. And I'm asking him, where's the Don jail? Because I've never heard of it before. And he's like about to tell me, and he's telling me how bad it is. It's big bad. You know, when you're a kid and someone's like telling you, oh, it's really bad. And you're like, ooh, bad. You know, like, okay, so listen to this ghost and what he says, because this guy, I got his character down, because he just was the whole time spitting things out here and there, but not, he really wanted right off the hop to let us know that he's there. So listen to this. This is disembodied.
All right, here you go, guys. I'll play it once and I'll play it again.
That toilet is also out of the Don jail.
Don jail, where's that?
The Don jail was like the worst jail in Canadian history. Actually, knew correctional officers who worked at the Don jail. That was located. What the fuck was that? Is that you?
Here's it.
That was located. What the fuck was that? Is that you?
You hear the...
Was that you?
Yeah, I just said that, but before that, I could hear it.
I got all the... Look at my arm.
I know.
All the hairs just stood up right on my arm.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so much.
You know, ghosts are like, sometimes you see cartoons and ghosts are like, woo.
See, that's like
That
that
was
one that
so
got
much.
us at Sweet Springs. Went, woo!
Oh, it was hilarious. If you could have seen my face, this is the thing, is I thought I was taping myself and him, because the way I had the Phasm cam. So you can see us, we're all cut off, but I'm looking at him like this. You heard that? And I was so excited. And he's like losing his shit. He's like,
Had he never heard a disembodied voice before in the
oh,
house?
I have. But he hasn't. He lives here. He sleeps here.
Jeez.
At this house. So it's,
Hey, Michelle.
I'm like, I just like, for me, I'm like, oh, and then I guess like he's had so many people coming in there. Now he's having more experiences, like people tugging on him at night. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but he's, he just lets them know, this is my house, and, cut it out. This is, but he's got so much stuff in there. I mean, and he's always bringing more stuff in. Like he's a picker. He goes out picking, and so just, I love picking.
Oh, I love watching their American Pickers on History Channel.
Yeah, I know. We watched all.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was on last night. But
You said he's got the Psychomanium setup. Have y'all done that there?
Well, I don't even think I sent you anything from the Psychomantium.
Well, that's why you got to send it to me when you come on next.
Yeah, but
Next
when we were upstairs, it's so small. Like he got on the floor and we left the door open. He's got like one of the mirrors is supposedly haunted. And see, I don't like knowing when I go in. I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing, because I don't want any impressions. I want it all to be 100% genuine. But you hear, I like sometimes when I say, especially in that dining room, because it's right there in the dining room, I'll say that girl came through. She's like, and it was like Theresa. Or I say, listen, my name's Theresa. But Fairfield, I did send you. Which part did I send you? I said, oh,
I don't know. I don't think it has a name to it.
Yeah, the rest of them are all from Fairfield. Okay, so Fairfield would be the second one I sent you. It was I'm sitting. You can't see me, but I'm sitting. Nope, that's in the morgue. Now this this is the Phasm box, and we're downstairs in the morgue. Now there is a natural spring that runs through this entire property, which makes it so totally 100% unique. But in the same respect, it also is like it was awful for, because they would wash the bodies in those basins that were right behind me. This is I'm the chick with the braids.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I figured that part out. Yeah.
it was hot. So, but they used to wash the bodies in there, and they would store the dead bodies there as well as their food. And like, it's just, you think about the water and going into a stream outside and where they used to bury the bodies and formaldehyde. And they said like the spring where people used to go get the water was, poisoned because of that. And
Wow.
one of the things I don't have it on here, but I was asking, like up in the funeral parlor, I asked, like, how did you die? And they said poison water. But
Damn.
the thing is like when you're there with a bunch of people, they don't like, I mean, they usually do have the same, goal as you. I can't afford to, do this on my own by myself to go into this place and pay for it. So I kind of have to use this. But the girls who run Spiritual and Haunted, they are awesome. They're really, really awesome, and they do mostly Ohio. And the way they run their investigations, and talk to everybody, they're so incredibly respectful, and that I love that. I've been to a couple of different places, but besides Savannah, which was great.
Mhm.
Don't have anything from there because I was using all of their stuff, but I made good friends, and I plan on going back. Well, they're not doing the Moon Brewery anymore because they sold it and they shut all the investigations down there, unfortunately. But I happened to be one of the
That's sad.
huh.
Man, that's sad that they're not doing the investigations out there anymore.
Well,
Did Goose Adventures go out there one time?
they sold it. The people sold it, or I'm not too sure what they're doing with it. But the Savannah Theater, now they're still doing investigations there, and that was really awesome place. I still have to go back. I've talked to Micah, and I says, the next time we're there, I said, I'm just you and me, buddy, just you and me. Because that was my first EVP. I had the EVP recorder, and I had the headphones plugged into it so I could hear live. And that's another really cool way to do things. And the first one I ever get was I was the last one to walk into the projector room, and all I hear was, oh, leave.
Oh wow.
And it was George, because George, he was in the projector room, and I believe he that was it. That was his life. He ran that whole thing, and he had a heart attack, I believe, and died there. So he was like, oh, one more person's coming in, like, just leave, sort of type thing. She pulled it up right away, and she listened to it, and then she recorded it on her phone while we were listening to it to make sure that we had captured that, because it was a good one. But with Fairfield, so this one here, I know. See, you got to keep me on track, Ryan. Here, we got the Phasm box, and we're going around and we're introducing ourselves, and they repeat my name, and they're like, yeah. Like, they're just waiting to talk to me. And this is after I have already been upstairs. I think it's the next one. I've already been in the cell on the 3rd floor of the women's wing. It's the only one left with a door that it opens and closes. Project Fear, they went there, and they have it captured on opening and closing or something like that. But anyway, I sat in there and I wasn't scared. Everybody thought I was freaking out. About 25 minutes I was in there by myself. And I was trying to talk to them, and they were trying to conduct experiments out in the the hallway, so they're pushing me. And, but I got some cool stuff in there. But when I went and listened to my stuff, I got more EVPs that I didn't know I got, and they were incredible. But here we're just going around and we're introducing ourselves, and they just like they say my name back to me. You can hear it clear as day.
All right, let me see here.
They got two.
I'm Tina. I'm Theresa.
Scott, Jordan, Cole.
I'm Tina. I'm Theresa.
Scott, Jordan, Cole.
Someone's laughing.
That's wild.
I'm Tina.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm Theresa.
Scott, Jordan, Cole.
I mean, that's pretty cool, especially when they say yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And like this is just the first half. Like this is just the first half of the. I was there till 4:00 in the morning. I could have kept going, but you know, like we all start to get tired, and then you start to lose it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And but yeah. So I think the next one is where I was in by myself. But down here, I guess somebody had gone. Some people had gone down later on in the evening, and they were asking for me again, saying my name. They come upstairs and they go, there's a Theresa here. It's like, yeah, because it was the boys and we didn't get to introduce ourselves too much to anybody, and they said, oh yeah, they were asking for you down there. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Again, I have to go back because I don't feel like I got, you know, I don't feel like I fully took advantage of what I need to do. It's like I always got to go back like 3 or 4 times. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you like you were saying, like you start to develop a relationship. I believe this next one is I was asking them to make noise, but I was whispering. So I look like I explain to you guys what's going on with me. I'm wearing literally a body cam. I've got a camera stick that goes right straight down to the ground. I've got a Phasm cam, IR lights. I've got a power pack, and I've got my EVP recorder, like a one-man band on top of it. But yeah, so and I got my backpack on, and I've got all my stuff in there. So I take it off if I have to. Oh, I've also got a leg bag on, so I've got like all my cat balls in there. and I've also got a power pack in there to go to the body cam because they sucked into like the body cam lasts for 8 hours. We got over 8 hours at the Wade House with it. It lasted me 2.5 hours, and they sucked dry.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to plug in my power pack, my power bank. I love those things. And same with the Phasm cam. That's why I just kind of stick it up there, and I've got on my gaffer's tape, and I've gapped it. Like they're going, wow, that's a real nice setup you got going on there. And I said, like, gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm sitting in the jail room, and I'm asking them to make noise and everything, and then they do. They make it. I don't know if you've got that other clip, Brian.
I've only got those. I could only find those 2 clips.
Those 2 clips, okay.
No, I didn't get anything else.
I'll have to resend it, but people can go watch it on the YouTube too. Like I'm not a professional; I do it all myself. So I try to make it not too boring because when you're sitting there, I want to make sure people understand that I don't have I go through, I get the evidence, and I just basically put it there. And what I'm doing when I do chop it up a little bit is just like I'm kind of cutting the dry parts out a little bit, but you've got to know. And I put a little bit of music underlined, but not when you're supposed to hear something, or I boost the audio. It's like it takes a long time to do that stuff.
Really does.
But for me, it's not about like making money on YouTube or anything like that. It's just presenting and for people to actually see it and to say, you know what? You know, I'm not there to make you a believer, but dude.
Yeah. I mean,
So I haven't gone through the other half of Fairfield, but when I was in that cell, I said, so my name is Theresa. Can you tell me your name? And on my EVP recorder, I heard, it was very faint, but I heard Irene. It's either Eileen or Irene. And when I heard that, I just went, oh my God. Because at the end of the night, we were all in the cell with a phasm box, sitting so quietly. And Irene came through the phasm box.
oh wow.
Yeah, and trying to talk to me. I was doing all the talking. I totally monopolized that whole thing. I did not let anybody else talk because I don't know. And then there was this crusty guy who kept talking over to Irene. And then, Tina is sitting there and I said, listen, Spanky, to this guy that was being rude. I said, you're a coward. I've asked you your name. And she just kind of went, oh, she's starting to egg him on. But that's not what I was doing. I said, don't be a coward. I said, tell me your name. I used to be a PSW, kind of like, I wanted to do some nursing, but, we take care of people. I'm sure you guys know what a PSW is. I loved my job. I put up with a lot of crusty men, a lot of difficult people, but they all loved me in the end. It's my thing. I love the crusty guys. So I'm like, listen, tell me your name. I said, and stop cutting her off. I said, she's got stuff to say. And he just went, he was giving me a hard time and saying something. And I said, just tell me your name. He's like, Fred. And I go, well, Fred, you're my favorite. And then he was very, he talked, after that. And we were trying to get him to open the door, like to swing it open or to just close it because it was already open. And Irene was talking and I'm like, it was so good. It was like, oh, he says, I can. I said, I know you can do it. And, he's like, I said, it would be so cool if you could do that. I said, you're not here for entertainment, Fred. I said, but you know what? It would be so awesome to see you do this because we know you're here. And we know that he was so close to do us. And we have this chick.
Someone's laughing.
We have this chick. She came and right at a pivotal moment, she came and she slammed that door.
Wow.
Yeah. And I tried so hard. It just it's probably such a letdown for our spirit friends. And, I kind of looked at, it's like we all screamed, of course, because we thought he did it.
Yeah.
And we didn't see her. And then she come around the corner and I went, really, Carrie? And it's like all of us were in there. We were so, I thought,
Because you're all into it. You're like,
Yeah. I cannot wait to go through that footage. And when the first part too, if you went and you go see that video, I got totally molested. I kid you not. And his name is Bob. And he came back again at the end of the night. I said, are you the one that was kissing me and stroking my hair and tugging on my ear? And he's like, I go, what's your name? He goes, Bob. It's Bob. Bob. And you hear, I was like, he called me girlfriend.
Yeah.
But the thing was, to clarify, when I was getting kissed, at the end of the video, you'll see that I think it's Tina. She had the SLS camera on me, and I did have something right here. So it doesn't scare me, but I'm like, dude, can you ask? And when I said, listen, caresser, I said, I'm married. And right away, I'm sorry. And then they were telling me, there's 3 of them that were talking. They're telling me they love me. please don't go. You know it's not fair. And the whole time I'm feeling, I know, like you wish you were alive right now. And
Yeah.
it made me cry in the, see, I still get, you get attached. I get attached to the spirits. But you know, it sucked because like when they put those feelings on you, have you ever had that, Rhonda, where they just overwhelming sadness? That they did that to me in the cell so many times. Okay, I gotta be going for clamps. But like, I mean, you know, I gotta go back there because like they were so cool. But I always dedicate. Well, I can't say always, but I've started to dedicate my videos to the people that I get the names from, and I wish I could get, because like at a poorhouse, they were nameless. No one would come and pick them up. Apparently, they did some penetrating radar, and all they saw was dots. So from what I understand, they think they buried them standing up in the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
and there's like 1,200 of them, and there's supposed to be more buried way in the back. But you know, no one came to get them, so they're nameless. Nobody knows them. So okay, so, and I say that in the video. I said everybody deserves to be remembered. So you know, if it brings them a little bit of peace, maybe that's why they're stuck there. And Adam, the guy that owns the place now, he also said. He was talking about a girl who came in, was dropped off. She was pregnant. She had the baby there, but they don't know what happened to the baby. And then when we were in the superintendent's office, like all these little things like click, you know what I mean? It's not me. It's just, they just come to my mind, you know, like I hear it and it's like, I kind of forget about it. But in the superintendent's office, I heard save the baby when I was talking. And I thought, because no one knows where the baby went, but she went there and she died there. So and they would drop women off because they just wanted to. And I talk about that in the cell. I said, I can't imagine, you know, I said, if I was living back then, I'm a very outspoken woman. I said, they would drop me off right away. I said, or worse, they would have beat me, then drop me off. And that's when, you know, like I'm trying to make them understand that I get it. I totally 100% get it. So, you know, and then it's like, well, Bob's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'll kiss you and hug you. You can be my girlfriend once I get to the funeral parlor. So, you know, and there's a lot of kids there. And I threw a ball, like a cat ball, out in the hallway. I said, well, I just threw it out there. And they said, you did. And I said, did you see it? We can, or I can, or whatever, you know. So it's so cool. Just it's through the thousand box. I love that thing. That's why it's like my son, you know, brought that thing over. I was like, yeah, I got one now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I can get it to work. But
wow.
yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. When I first started, I went to St. Augustine, to the old jail. That was like,
You know, Theresa,
what?
I think we need to do a part 2 of this.
10:30. Holy shit balls.
Yeah, I mean,
interview.
like
I told
spirits are attracted to you and feel open around you. So because you seem to get good results.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
There's so much we can talk about, and you know,
Wow.
we can keep going. But I think we need to start thinking about cutting it short and
oh yeah, I gotta.
and because I want to talk about Fairfield. I want to get more to like your history in it, even the Wade Manor. Talk more of the history of it since we got kind of started late.
Yeah.
I wanted you to play the stuff. I'm gonna play the stuff that you sent me. I still want to get more of the history of the locations and stuff like that. Would you be able to join us on February 24th?
Yeah. One moment, please.
Okay.
Well,
Check
she's
your-
thinking, Jason, it's good to see you. We haven't seen you for a while. We've missed seeing
Yeah,
you.
it's been a while.
February what?
February 24th.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
So pretty much 2 months.
Yeah.
3 months from now, I guess.
Let's put the freak show. There, you penciled in.
Yes, awesome. Because I think we have a lot more we can get into with
Yes.
the
Oh, and
stuff you're getting, and
I'll have to go. I'll be able to go through the second half of. I haven't gone through it. Second half of Fear.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and I
give me the
want to
DVD.
go. I want to go back over the first visit to Wade Manor because after that I found a new way to like put my headphones on and I'm like sitting here like listening, closing my eyes and focusing. So, but I didn't do it the first time, and I know I've got more shit in there.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming on and
Yeah, this has been fun.
joining us
Yeah, it was
tonight.
fun.
It's about time, I should say.
I know.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like, oh, now I gotta go back to screaming at the screen and I can't type fast enough. And I had a lot to say in a very short amount of time, and I could have kept going too. But I'm so glad to finally get on and talk to you guys. And
Yes, we are too.
So now when I do type something, you'll know how I'm saying it.
Yes. I will hear it in your accent too. I will hear the Canadian coming out.
I know, totally, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And try that peanut butter and maple syrup. Let me know what you think. You're not gonna be sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, right.
All right, Theresa. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
Have a good night. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, guys, that was a fun
interview,
incredible, fun show. Happy Thanksgiving. We are very thankful for everyone who watches us. Thank you so much for everyone in chat, everyone who's ever been in chat. I think we'll thankful for all our guests, and yeah, thank you very much. We are not going to be doing anything on Thursday, so you're gonna have to wait.
Because we're gonna be laying on the couch, wishing we hadn't ate so much food.
Yeah, so
watching Stranger Things.
Turkey.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
You're gonna be doing? I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Just probably sleeping. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm excited for turkey. And next week we have
who do we have?
Adriana Gibson.
Who?
On the show with us, paranormal investigator Adriana Gibson.
Nice.
On the show. She did something. I don't know what she did. She did something. Like, I think maybe she was on Ghost Hunt. I don't know. We'll find out when we talk to her on Tuesday, I guess.
There's plenty to interview.
Exactly. Yeah. So, we'll find out with you guys what's going on. So, thank you guys so much. And we'll be back here Tuesday night, same freaking awesome time.
Same freaking awesome show.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye.
Bye.